these two guys raced for their 2023. So mik0 winning that race eventually.
What is mik0 doing, bro?
Bro, mik0 playing with Luigi, the better of the two Marios.
The green one. Not seeming to get the cue that race begins at countdown.
Well, keep in mind that Keeper is on a double delay.
He's on a double delay. Oh.
I get a very beautiful picture of mik0's face right there. But hopefully the restreamer will be able to resync these guys up. Hopefully.
Yeah. So mik0 in 1-1 right now. Probably gonna see him get teleported back at some point by the restream. Resyncing these guys up.
And if not, we know from their timers in the end.
But for now, he's gonna get that fat 370, clapping cheeks,
and hopefully get the 5-flower
attokiba,
shell.
Doing RNG manipulation, sees those toads running around, knows exactly what pattern he's gonna get. Hopefully, and mik0 getting warped back by the restreamer. Absolutely tragic for his run.
Absolutely tragic.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. Doesn't actually affect time. That would be magic. So, yeah. attokiba with a very specific pattern of jumps in 1-1 to manipulate the RNG he gets, because the RNG value is changed by the number of double jumps, wall jumps, and a handful of other specific sound effects.
As well as sub-areas.
Underground sub-areas, some of the music beats in underground sub-areas. Not sure what that was. Does he do that normally?
I think he got it.
Yeah. But basically, and the RNG seed is determined by like a bunch of weird stuff, including like the MAC address of the DS, date and time you start the run at, exact to the. And so he manipulated properly and was able to get the exact RNG value he wanted, getting a blue shell, which is going to be a 50.
mik0, who doesn't actually have RNG manipulation in his belt of many speedrun tools. So he got a fireflower.
Kiba is going to be coming out with a 15-second lead because mik0 is going to have to visit the Toad House in between 1-2 and 1 tower to grab himself a shell. mik0, 354 for
Kiba. Fastest time optimally is at 357, if I'm not mistaken. 358.
Barely possible. There's like 2 people who've done it. It's absolutely nuts. But 57 is optimal most of the time because 58 is like nowhere near realistic to get all the time. But 57 is.
And it requires a bunch of just insanely tight unmorph doubles and triples. Which,
like, getting a 58 is no different than getting a 57. You just need to be absolutely perfect for a 58. You just need to be decent for a 57.
So we see
There's no different
equipping his shell really early there in 1 tower. I've never been a fan of him doing that. Mainly because there was actually a clip. I don't know if I actually clipped it, but there was a moment when he was doing no resets where he got the shell from the Toad House because he didn't get RNG. And he dropped it. And in between those 2 crushes, on the first frame of them extending, it landed on the little platform and it crushed it. So you have a shell to grab.
Yeah, that if you don't have a shell from either 1-2 or the Toad House, that is a time loss. That's basically race over.
But both runners were able to get shell through 1 tower, so they're good.
1 cannon, the hardest level in the entire game. These cannons are quite well programmed, and so they can be literally impossible to enter sometimes. Kiba with a 297.
I don't know what you're talking about with the cannons being the hardest level. I think doors are the hardest level.
I think that your D-pad doesn't work. mik0 Getting 297. Both playing it somewhat safe, not going for like no slowdown cannons. Somewhat understandable, but I don't know.
Famous quote by former world record holder Coughing Rocks: double task cannon.
Yeah.
Because task
Not
gets
getting the double
3
task cannon.
298s.
Cannon, little bit depressing. Eba pulling out some unmorphs in 5-1. Gonna be
So
getting 264.
we should probably talk about the in-game timer. So what the runners see there on the screen with their timer. So as you can see, Kiba's with 000 and mik0's is 366. That's counting down slightly faster than a normal real life second. It's about 0.75 of a real second. So
If you finish with the last 2 digits as the same number, you get fireworks, which loses on average, I believe, like more than 10 seconds. I'm not exactly okay. It depends. Some fireworks lose like 5 seconds. Some fireworks lose like almost 20, depending on if it's like one firework and you're close to the start of the map where it spawns the toad house. It'll lose like 5. But if you get like 9 and you're like all the way across World 8, it'll be like a gigantic time
let's be
loss.
honest. When is anyone getting a 9? The most common one is a 6.
Well, you can get a 9 on 8-3 if you really screw up the movement.
True.
That's like the worst one you can get. If you get a 9 on 8-3, that is a gigantic time loss.
Actually, in my PB, I screwed up some of the movement early on, so I was worried about going for the pipe jump because I might get 99.
Kiba, I don't believe he goes. Either of these runners go for hyperspeed or the super risky unmorphs, but you can skip 66 fireworks on this level. I think both of these guys are going to be doing the regular strats, just going for that
juicy 65. Can't blame him. Kiba coming in with a PB of 24.15 and mik0 with a PB of 23.58.
Yeah, it's not necessary. It's not even necessary for sub 2310. You only really need that kind of stuff for 22. The kind of late jump there, almost not making it into the tunnel, that would have been
brutal.
Oh,
mik0!
That's going to be a chunky time loss for mik0 because he's going to get nice
some lives.
6 fireworks.
At least he can get some lives from the house.
Extra lives in the middle of his run.
He might need them.
So that is a nice
Kiba with
large
a
time
pretty
loss.
decent,
Kiba falling off. Little bit of spaghetti on the blocks.
Spaghetti and cheese. Eat my words right there. I was about to say Kiba had a good ghost house and then just fell off.
It looked like he missed the setup for the jump onto the vine, and like he kind of got screwed up there. mik0 with his own unique little vine strat.
It works. Definitely, if he like jumped on the stairs and broke the block on the right there, he could save probably a second easily.
So Kiba doing the camera setup to despawn the enemy on the other side, and
who found that?
testing
Because when I first started running this game like 4 years ago now, Greg did.
Greg found it. My boy Gregory.
Because yeah, back when I first started running this game 4 years ago,
you'd bounce off the walls.
Yeah, the strat was you had to do a wall kick at a certain time so that you would start bouncing off the walls so you wouldn't one, you wouldn't fall in the hole with the star coin, and 2, you would kill the pumpkin boy. I don't know what you call them. That's what War said in his commentary, so I'm just copying him now.
I think there's an official name for them, but it's really dumb because Nintendo loves making up words. 826 for Kiba. That's a pretty decent split.
That's actually 1 second off his PB, so...
Yeah. Kiba on a decent pace right now. mik0 getting to him a little bit. You need to pull it back to regain his composure. That 66 might have shaken him up a little bit. Kiba not going for very many unmorphs. Somewhat understandable. Can
Can't
be
blame
very
him.
costly if you get hit. If you get hit in 8-1, it's around a 15-second time loss at best. Most of the times it's more around 20 because it's way harder to play without shell.
Which, if
Backups.
mik0 didn't get hit and didn't lose shell, would
Slightly
completely
better
negate.
unwork.
It would completely negate Kiba's lead from the from grabbing shell from the red box, getting shell RNG.
So Kiba entering 8-2. This level can be played extremely this level is very deceptively difficult. It's not a run through of it, but to get an extremely optimal run through is deceptively hard.
Frame perfect.
Well, okay, aside from Fast 8-2, because that's not really useful to talk about in a race, I guess. Dumb strat, you only really use in ILs and maybe full game runs if you have to save the run.
Only full games run. Only full game runs if your name is generic frog.
But basically, not going for the super fast pattern on that Skeeter. Understandable. It's very risky and runs a high chance of you getting hit.
I actually don't know if Kiba knows the super fast pattern for.
Yeah, I don't think either of these runners do the super fast pattern. It's understandable. They really don't need it. They could have done the fast pattern, like the mid pattern that most runners use, but I guess opting for that comfy 43, not trying to get hit there. Oh, Kiba losing shell.
Kiba getting hit by the spikes and losing shell.
He's gonna lose around 7 seconds if he knows how to do neutral swimming. I'm not sure if he knows. Oh my!
Kiba's been around in the community for a while now, so I feel like he would know. Missing the backup flower and missing the cycle as well.
Yeah, he could have gotten the flower and gotten the cycle if you went around, but
I don't think he usually grabs that flower when doing 8 tower, so it makes sense for him to be hesitant in grabbing it at first, and then. But yeah, it's mistakes like that on the fly. Just route changes to your normal.
Not making that cycle, but he can.
Both runners entering the door virtually at the same time. Kiba might leave a bit faster just because mik0 has shell.
Kiba so gonna be hitting Bowser Jr. with the AK-47. 12 shots. Guy is completely dead. Bullet holes in his face. mik0 using shell kill.
I rate mik0's shell kill for newer runners who are struggling with quick kill, even though quick kill is like free.
It's not free.
The hardest part of quick kill is the first jump.
Yeah, but the first jump is hard. I mean, oh my god, he jumps up and shoots. I've never seen that strat before. That's interesting.
That's really risky. He's lucky he got a 1-up and not like.
If he got a mini mushroom, he would have gotten absolutely memed on because he would have been forced to get the mini mushroom because he jumped into him. I'm not sure what he was thinking with that one. A little bit risky. The hubris on this man.
The humorous on this man. He's got a very large humerus bone. So it seems Kiba actually doesn't know about the neutral strat, so he's going to be losing a little bit more time than.
Yeah, you can hold a neutral D-pad after hitting these bubbles if you don't have shell to keep swimming speed. mik0 going to be saving a ton of time. Shell only bubbles only slightly move you faster when you have shell. So mik0 going to be at a very high speed compared to Kiba during this section.
I've always been told that the bubbles make you shell swimming speed is the same as bubbles pushing you.
I think it's fair. I think it's like of a second faster over the course of the entire level. It almost doesn't matter at all.
So now we see mik0 taking the lead for the first time in this race.
Intentional hit at the end. Going to be doing fire out, where you lose shell because running is faster on the ground at least than sliding in shell. Kiba already having lost shell, the
already
flag.
on fire out, but I think he already does fire out. Both runners do fire out in
Both
their,
runners do fire out, so there is no.
I actually think there's
I
no
guess
runner in this
routing.
competition that doesn't do fire out. So
Helix. Oh no, Helix switched.
Helix switched. He has a 23-32, I think.
I thought his 23-32 was with shell route, but I might be mistaken. So mik0 with a 267 after a bonk. They're crouching on these platforms to cancel pixel stops. If you land on an upwards moving platform and you get like some unlucky subpixel values, or you just hit a specific spot on the thing, you can just randomly lose all your momentum. It's called a pixel stop. It's quite tragic when it happens on a good run. You can cancel them reliably, though, by buffering a crouch by holding right and down at the same time so that it crouches on the first frame you land, which cancels the pixel stop animation.
Or you have a fire flower and you shoot a fireball midair.
Going
land
for
on the platform while doing that.
Jump off the block onto the rope. Let's see if Kiba does that. Kiba slowing down a little bit. It looks like neither of them are going for the fireworks skip. Going for it as well. Oh,
Kiba and mik0 both get it, so
Kiba with a funky jump pattern. A little bit of style there. Doing things his own way.
not to blame him. Can't be the same as everyone else. That's unoriginal.
So mik0 having taken the lead after that kind of sloppy start.
Well,
gonna be
it wasn't sloppy
close
from
one.
him. Most of Kiba's lead came from just having shell RNG.
Yeah, I'm talking about the 66. That's pretty slop.
That's probably but he made up time in Ghost House because
15:54. So that's around a minute
Probably
off
low.
of record paced run. So this is a pretty decent race. Not too bad. mik0 getting that midair grab. Absolutely swag when you do that.
Did he do the midair fire flower grab? Yeah. It's not even that hard. There's like a little white patch on the ground I look for. As long as I like throw the fire flower as soon as I land on that, I should be good.
Doing some weird strats, grabbing the third coin for style.
Did someone tell him this isn't 100%?
He is going for all the sauce right now. Jumping through
also killing
more efficiently.
Killing a lot of turtles.
Going to be saving an in-game second there to having Fireflower already going to the level, although I'm not sure because he bonked at the base of the flagpole. 8-6, one of the most movement-intensive levels in the entire run. 70s here if you play extremely risky. But it looks like these runners...
mik0 like fell down and his wall kick just didn't come out there, so...
It's very hard to get close to optimal. mik0 taking an alternate route, the wall kicks up the side of the spring.
I was in a VC with him. I was telling him like that's really easy to do, and he's like, "Oh yeah," and I was like, "But I always struggle getting the because
missing the wall kicks 500 times, struggling to clip through. Oh my! Finally,
there we go.
Pushing his head into the ceiling. Bit of a time loss for him.
That wall kick that the runners did isn't easy. There's like a few spaces you can get it out.
You need to wall kick pretty low to clip through, but as long as you wall kick pretty low, it'll always go through. So Kiba losing around 10 seconds on that level to mik0, I believe. Well, actually, I don't remember what. Actually, yeah, I think it was more around like 7 or 6 seconds. mik0, do you do fire? Oh no, I think neither of these runners go for fire hops.
No,
because you move
fire
fast.
hops is too risky, and it saves like 2-3 seconds, 4 seconds.
I mean, I went for it in my race. I'm not.
But
not to brag.
How many times have you done it?
I've probably done fire hops.
Kiba
like
just
1,000 times.
Scraping his shoes on the hammer.
Kiba with some spaghetti, wall kicking off the wall, doing a little breakdance, doing a Street Fighter combo. Not exactly sure if he now.
Both runners with one bridge crossing at the moment too.
The bridge crossing is the longest path, like level to level path in World 8, and so you can't move until all the blocks have done their paths. mik0 getting drone striked by the U.S. government.
Oh, it was very good backup from
Rigged
him
race,
to notice that he wasn't making it and just focus
but
on not
able to
getting
avoid all that. mik0 not getting destroyed by the U.S. government. The race has been unsuccessfully rigged.
Is it Kiba's
attokiba,
turn?
let's see.
Hasn't been drone striked yet.
Will he do the Matrix and dodge
Bonking.
all of this? Oh, and it looks like Kiba's going to be getting a better pattern, so he's probably going to save like a second or two. mik0 into the auto-scroller. Going to be doing the auto-scroller skip in a second, where you intentionally die after activating the checkpoint to re-enter the level so that the green block spawns midway through the level. It saves around 10 seconds if done optimally. Is he going to go for the risk?
Optimally.
Go for the safe strat on Death Warp. Pixel stopping a little bit. Luigi bending over.
To tie his shoelaces. That's literally what a pixel stop is. You land on the wrong pixel, Luigi ties his shoelaces.
Kiba. I think he has a backup flower. I'm not
he
sure.
has a backup flower. I saw it earlier.
So, Kiba, wondering if he's going to be doing the risky Death Warp. I don't believe so, but maybe. Okay, so
grabbing his spare
both
flower.
runners going for the safe Death Warp. You can jump super early and wall kick off. Triple jump.
Kiba not going for the triple jump. It doesn't lose that much time. It's literally just 2 extra wall kicks, which aren't too time intensive.
Yeah,
in the past,
it's around 1 second of time loss.
In the past, and we didn't actually do most of the movement. Oh, I don't think Kiba has a spare.
Oh, okay, so Kiba gonna have to grab red coins. Gonna be losing around in in-game second on the auto-scroller section from having to grab from power-up animations. Gonna go for the red.
Maybe not. Maybe he does. Maybe he does have a fire flower in reserve.
Wasn't paying attention enough.
mik0, just standing on a platform.
mik0 back. The green block comes back. I stand on that platform as well.
I think everyone stands on that platform.
It
despawns a big roly boy.
It despawns a nice chunky spiky boy that comes to destroy you.
Ruin your nightmares. I feel like most people on their casual playthrough suspected this.
Pull it out the strap, ready to whip out that AK on my boy. Shots.
Remain cries. Bowser Jr. dies. Yeah, I feel like most people in their casual playthroughs didn't expect this second boulder. Oh, there it is. And just got hit by it, and they were like either Small Mario or like Fireflower Mario, and they were about to kill Bowser Jr.
Almost forgetting to jump there. That would have been
388 door though.
So, with some
spaghetti,
some less intensive mash, more like that. I don't know. No more of a that full machine gun.
mik0 showing his Australian, pulled the machine gun out and cannot put it away.
mik0 having a little bit of slop in room 2. Room 2 is the hardest part of the entire castle. The room with the burners. You can do like a weird strat where you scroll the screen to manipulate when the burners load to be able to go through it way faster.
I don't know.
It's an in-game second, so it's around 0.7 faster. But
I didn't think that that level was the hardest. I thought that room. I thought Maze Room was the hardest because of Thwomp Jump.
Maze Room.
Some of the little
if you get Thwomp Jump, Maze Room's free. Like
so mik0 kept his big mushroom to not do Thwomp Jump and risk dying.
Thwomp Jump is
very smart play from him.
Thwomp Jump is where you do that jump as Small Mario, and you have to jump in between the block and the thwomp. I died on it in my race. It's not particularly difficult if you're a top runner and you have a ton of experience with this. But
he's also keeping mushrooms, so he's probably going to go for it as well. And he doesn't get through, but that's fine. There's not too much to worry about now in the rest of the run because.
Oh yeah,
popping a fire flower.
Wait, how did he get that? Oh right, yeah.
He had a reserve one from 8 tower.
Okay, mik0 gonna be entering the boss fight. We have a look at the timer. 14 seconds plus 1. 23. This is looking like a 24-24 from mik0.
Wow, tying my time.
24-24.
24-24 by mik0. And now Kiba coming up on the final boss fight as well. So very close race from the two of them, to be honest.
mik0 taking the match. See how Kiba does.
Does Kiba go for Bowser's Jump?
Of course he does.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
he got hit.
Trying to do the no slowdown strat.
But he jumps over him. Ending with a 25-02.
So yeah.
GG to Kiba as well. Very good race. Very good race to watch indeed. And commentate. Very close.
Kiba just, with a little bit of slop at the end, opened the door for mik0 to pull it back. mik0 getting a 24-24 without shell RNG, which is quite impressive. He is.
Kiba just ended his stream and just some things popped up. Let's pull mik0 in to see what he has to say.
But that's very impressive. Playing execution one. Oh, Roma plays with noisy toys. All right. So mik0 playing execution-wise, only 14 seconds off of his PB. So that's quite impressive. Let's get mik0. I guess just tell him he can on air.
I can drag him in. So yeah, if anyone's wondering, mik0 won, so he'll get 60 points by default, and then the second 60 points is split between mik0 and attokiba. So Kiba, I think he only lost by my brain isn't letting me. 38 seconds, that's it. He only lost by 38 seconds, so Kiba steals about 38 points? No. Kiba steals 22 points and mik0 keeps the extra 38. So in the end, Kiba gets 22, mik0 gets 98 something.
So mik0, how are you feeling about this race, my guy? He's dead.
I think he died. I think he played out of his skin and now he's scared.
Yeah, mik0 having mic problems.
I had my
mic
on mute. Pardon me.
Great. So how are you feeling about that race, my guy? I just realized. So you were only like PB,
Good race.
and you lost.
Pretty happy with that.
You lost like 15 seconds.
None of what you said, just we heard. None of what you said, we couldn't hear anything you just said.
None of it? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
You can hear it now. So
I think I fixed everything.
Quite well that race, playing only like 29 seconds, I believe, off your PB, with no shell RNG and major spaghetti.
I keep disconnecting. Pardon me.
In 5-3 with that 66. So despite all of that, only 30 seconds off PB. Quite a solid performance from you.
You didn't quite PB like I did, but
it's hard to
no.
It's hard to
yeah,
beat.
I mean, I tied your PB. I guess that's something.
my PB. You tied my PB.
So
it's a pretty good race. I mean, if I got a 24-34, last race. Now 24-24.
So what you're saying is next race you're going to 24-14 and tie Sanders' PB?
Exactly. That's exactly what's going to happen.
Just getting consistent times is very important.
Intimidate him. I'm going to tie his PB in a race.
Absolutely. And if you keep up this good work, actually, like these good race times, you'll definitely be a contender for the finals.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, I guess. I'm not really here for the finals. I didn't expect it because, Andre was in originally.
Yeah, we were originally going to have
I was definitely going to lose to him. So
we were originally going to have Andre in this race, and Andre has a 22:58. So
which is insanely good.
There's not many people with
I'm
better.
only hearing bits of what you're saying. I'm not hearing wire at all. So.
Oh, I'm sad now. Yeah, but Kiba is being that Andre was unable to play. Great performance from both runners.
Still pulling up very solid with the 25.
The 25:02 is pretty decent. There were some mistakes but
I'm just gonna chalk this down to my Aussie internet. My Discord is well and truly fracked, so
typical Australian swearing.
Exactly.
No, definitely Kiba on such short notice actually just joining the tournament late. We started about a week into it, he joined in. So definitely pulling up solid times, even though he's not in the tournament originally.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, at 25:02, that's a very good time. If he didn't lose Shell in, 8 tower, he's actually got much better movement than me. He would have definitely pulled in with
yeah,
he would have pulled in better time.
But, something funny to notice. What was your reaction after you beat 5-3?
5-3? Oh, yeah, let's not talk about that one. I've never actually got a 266 on that level, and for some reason I did too many unmorphs today. So
practicing that 267 movement, I see.
Yes, definitely.
I saw you going to the flagpole, not slowing down, and I was like, no. He has AirPods.
You are existing, or is he just not here?
Yeah, he's talking.
I don't hear him at all.
Can you only hear Aussies?
I can only hear Aussies.
Only Latchers can hear me. I'm not real. I'm just a figment of his imagination.
That's accurate. Yep, that's it. I've actually just been commentating this on my own the whole time.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, that's really odd. I just hear long blocks of silence where I'm assuming you are. Sorry.
Ronnie makes noises with various objects. Yeah, definitely good race. GG's to both runners, Kiba and mik0. Definitely want to see more of you guys in the future. Maybe next tournament? Oh wait, this tournament's still going.
Yeah. It is. So yeah,
let's not get ahead of ourselves.
I guess we should
not get ahead of ourselves. Absolutely.
I guess we should close this out.
Without further ado, if you guys sneezed at all during this broadcast, bless you. But apart from that, I think that's it from us. Our next match is tonight at 4:30 p.m. between Payne Peter and Moisen Wa, and that'll be over on Speed Gaming 2.
It's America.
4:30 p.m. EST.
So yeah, I'm going to be going up against. So yeah, get ready for me to choke again.
And we'll see you guys next time.